Welcome back. You're still with us. Now, Manila Fashion Observer, parenting nerd, fashion guru. She's committed to spreading the word about the need to cultivate one's personal style, both for moms and for kids. I think it's very important.
Yes.
Despite being busy as a writer and entrepreneur, her favorite role of all is being, of course, mom to her two adorable kids. Hi, Christine.
Hello, Lexi.
And shall I let the cat out of the box? Do people know?
Yeah, it's getting obvious anyway.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your third child.
Yes,
I'm sure it's a lot of exciting times ahead.
Very exciting.
Okay, so I'm sure as a mom, I mean, I've said it, I've fed my children Gerber and CERELAC. Have you done the same?
Of course, yes. Ever since they started solids.
And also, I think, and I told the other mommies this, is that I feel that I was fed this, so it's like passing on a tradition
Yeah, it's
down
like
to the children.
even I as a kid liked eating it, so yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the topic of parenting nerd. What did you think when you first heard of parenting nerd? Cute siya, di ba?
Yeah, and it makes sense. Like me, I research all the time, and like among my friends, we share parenting articles. We attend parenting talks, so like a continuous learning process, and you really try to level up your parenting skills, diba? So
in what way do you feel that you contribute to this parenting nerd society? How do you level up in terms of being a parenting nerd?
well, it's everything, like in the food they eat, like the philosophies you think about when you send them to school, clothes. It's really like, you know, taking things to the next level.
Okay, so today you are going to be sharing NutriLuscious recipes with us. Do start. How exactly? So you're a very hands-on mom in terms of preparing the meals of your children.
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, back when we were living in the States, I had no yaya, so I really had no choice but to prepare their own meals. So yeah, like the food they eat, you're more conscious that you have to feed them, you know, not junk. So you give them nutritious food, try to get them to eat right, but still let them also enjoy their food.
Okay, so what were some of the recipes that you had, that you brought with you today?
Well, I like mixing fruit and cereal.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was growing up, when you eat CERELAC, it's just, diba? That's it. But now, I try to put in fruits and, you know, you can actually add fish, you can add vegetables.
You add fish?
You can, because there's some CERELAC with wheat rice, or wheat and rice, or soya and wheat, and so there's a chicken and vegetable variant now.
So you're very experimental.
Yes.
Okay.
And because the kids get bored if it's the same thing over and over
again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I sort of understand that. So, as a mom, though, I'm not a very good cook. So it's always good to hear from fellow mommies, because I think as a community, even parents, not just mommies though, daddies, mommies, whomever is in charge really of taking care of the kids, I think it's also important to see that it's a community that helps each other out in terms of that. So this is something new.
Yeah, you share recipes, what works for your kid might work for mine. So.
Yes. And do you find that some of your kids are picky eaters? Is this why you had to sort of level up in terms of mixing and matching?
Well, I was lucky because I'm a nerd, so I'm a parenting nerd. So I read up on you know what to feed them, and it started with, you know, you start them with vegetables so that they don't get used to sweets, diba, right away. Because if they like sweets, then that's what they'll keep looking for. So I started with that, and then when it was time to introduce sweets, I started with fruits, so it's healthy.
Okay.
So that's what I introduced with my cereal.
And especially now, I think a lot of us also do a lot of research in terms of what the more nutritious food options are.
Yes.
So maybe for all of the parents out there who want to be a little more mindful, perhaps, maybe you can tell them that it is possible to do, and give them some tips. Maybe tell them some of the websites that you visit, or just in general, what are the, for you, in your opinion, what you do to sort of level up the food
there's a lot of tricks there. It's not like just putting food on the table. So one trick I found out that works is modeling behavior.
What is that?
Like, you start with a salad. Well, the kid has to see you eating fruits and vegetables.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, so like, oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so delicious. And they're like, Okay, so I'll try it. And parang they absorb it like, oh, so I guess vegetables are delicious. So parang my daughter eats vegetables like, and raw tomatoes, she'll like bite into it like an apple.
Wow.
Kasi she sees me eating salad and she thinks it's delicious nga because she sees me. So modeling behavior. So you don't really need to sneak in the fruits and vegetables because they see it. And then another is getting them to help prepare the meals. When they're part of the process,
yes,
I think it makes them also more like pizza. You make pizza and, you know, put the bell pepper or whatever, and they'll eat it because it's part of,
it's their hard work.
Yeah, and I made this, so I have to eat it. So I make them bake muffins and, you know, so it's really getting them involved. It's not just putting food on the table.
Okay, so let's talk to some of our friends online. I'm sure we have a question or two for Christine. The first one is, what is the best fruit to mix with CERELAC? Because you did mention that you mix fruits and vegetables in with the cereal. So,
well, I started with bananas. Because bananas, that's the first thing. It's easier for them to eat. And it's like a pleasant fruit that kids generally like. And then there's strawberries, whatever actually your kid likes. And you can't just limit lang naman to fresh. Like, you can put raisins. It's healthy pa din, diba? So chop it. You can put peaches. Like soft fruits that the kid can, you know, eat on his own. And actually, avocados. You can really tailor fit it to what your kid likes.
Do you go with the fruits or vegetables that are more in season? Or
yes, usually,
because usually you just wing it, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you find in the grocery.
Yeah, because also that's what's fresh. Because it's available. So, like apples, you can add, or you can turn it into applesauce and add it to your cereal. So,
that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
So, and I believe Gerber has their own.
Yes, and you can use that.
Wonderful
Yes.
applesauce, right? Okay, so we have another question. What's the combination of fruits and vegetables that your child enjoys the most? Well, you have two.
Yes.
So far.
So far.
So are they different from each other in terms of likes? So do you have to do like one meal for one child? And
I think it's modeling behavior because the elder one likes fruits like strawberry, banana. And so the boy will also eat the same fruit. So parang when they see each other eating the same, they're more like enganyo, diba? Because it's like, ooh, this is yummy.
Okay, well, I think, at this point, I'm not very good in the kitchen, but it sounds like it was easy to do as well and easy to accomplish.
Yeah.
You know, and I think my kids will appreciate it if they see me in the kitchen.
Yes.
They'll probably be a little shocked, but they'll appreciate it. Christine, thank you so much for being with us. And all the best. Keep us posted on your
I will.
on your little one.
Thank you.
Okay, and up next, the Go Mom will share an ingenious rainy day arts and crafts activity. So please do stay tuned.